Thousands of customers of a Texas-based online car dealer say that they were sold a car they legally can't even drive. The company may have heard of them, Vroom. They tout themselves as a painless way to buy a vehicle online, but that's not the experience some of their customers have shared with the CBS 11i team. They say it's been a nightmare. Investigative reporter Brian News joining us live tonight. So buying a used car right now, not nearly as easy as we think.
No, not at all, Doug. Not only are prices way up, but the inventory at many lots is down. And yet, if you go right now on your phone to Vroom.com, you'll find more than 16,000 cars to choose from. Viewers told us with Vroom, they were able to find the car they wanted, but in many cases, it came with a headache.
A click, a scroll, and in just days, what was pictured on Vroom.com's website ended up in David Gerda's driveway.
The car came in clean. They delivered it nicely, friendly people.
David says he couldn't wait to surprise his son.
16th birthday present for my son, high school graduation present, future college present for that matter. So it was a very meaningful purchase. You know, for him, he was excited as all get out to get it.
But a few weeks later, excitement turned into frustration. When the temporary tags expired, instead of sending David the vehicle's title and registration, as required by Texas law, Vroom sent him another temporary tag, and then another, and then another.
Fourth temporary tag with a fifth one requested.
David paid Vroom cash for the car, but for more than 6 months, he didn't have the paperwork to prove he was the owner.
I'm afraid my child, if God forbid he gets pulled over by a police officer, they find the car to be stolen because we can show we paid for it, but we can't show that we own it. And that's a problem, and you know, for us.
It's a problem for a lot of Vroom customers.
There is no other company in my database that racks up as many complaints as Vroom.
The Better Business Bureau in Houston, where Vroom is headquartered, has received more than 4,700 formal complaints about Vroom. Meanwhile, the Texas Department of Motor Vehicles has investigated hundreds of complaints from Vroom customers. This is just the case file from last year. Not receiving title and registration documents is the top complaint. Some reported they've been waiting more than a year for their car title. But regardless of the problem, the Better Business Bureau says the response from Vroom is all the same.
If I hear the word escalate one more time, I'm going to become physically ill. Delay, 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 delay.
A Vroom spokesperson told the I-Team, quote, "We are aware some customers are experiencing delays in receiving their titles and registrations. We are actively working with them to resolve their issues as quickly as possible." But when we asked specific questions, including what was causing the delays in paperwork, Vroom declined to answer. So we then pulled the company's annual report filed with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Vroom noted in that report that it has encountered operational challenges in keeping up with its rapid growth, and that's led to an increase in customer complaints, which has led to an increase in government regulatory inquiries. In the past 3 years, the Texas Department of Motor Vehicles has issued Vroom more than 80 violations, leading to 59 cease and desist orders. But the state has taken no action on Vroom's dealership license, and the fines for all those violations have added up to less than $35,000, or roughly the average price of a single car listed on Vroom.com. In 2021, Vroom reported more than $2.4 billion in sales.
When is enough enough?
The president of the Better Business Bureau in Houston says he believes the Texas DMV is not doing nearly enough to protect consumers.
I think maybe it's about time they got in and used a bigger stick, because the little one ain't working.
The Texas DMV told the I-Team it has open investigations on Vroom, and it shares in the frustration of Texas customers when dealers do not follow the law.
And I've spent over 50 hours trying to get this title.
Last week, after we told Vroom we had interviewed David, he received notification his vehicle had been registered. David is still waiting for Vroom to give him his title.
Now, Vroom does sell vehicles across the country, but only has a dealership license in 3 states, Texas, Florida, and Arizona. Doug, the Florida as well as the Arizona Department of Motor Vehicles told us that they, too, have received complaints from Vroom customers about delays in getting those titles and registration.
So it begs the question then, have either of those states taken any action against Vroom?
Yeah, so the state of Florida, Doug, recently issued Vroom a $47,000 fine. Meanwhile, Arizona officials tell us that they are still looking into the complaints.
You know, we're talking at everything at the state level right now. At any point, might we see federal regulators getting involved? This is widespread.
Yeah, we might. Sources have told us that the Federal Trade Commission is looking into Vroom. They have been in discussions, according to our sources, with the Texas Department of Motor Vehicle as well as the Better Business Bureau. But the FTC, per policy, could not confirm or deny whether they're investigating.
Okay, could be more to come. Brian New taking us inside these issues. Thank you.